What I'm gonna do here is um, actually maybe I'll save that for later. Um, but yeah, gonna work on some more geometry nodes to make it so these I can do this also with the parts on here where the what do I call them? The spine roots. Uh, Hello, Mo. Welcome back. Welcome back. I should really have a game plan of what I'm going to do before I start streaming, because I just kind of hop on here. All right, let me go out of here, and then I'll add another node, track mesh, and then I'll add another one, or another panel. How's your day going today, Mo? Hey, there we go. Flight of Fear. Let's go. Did you ride Twisted Timbers? Let's call this Roots. Ah, that's alright. Twisted Timbers, definitely a great ride. Let's make this. Alright, this is a bracket. Let's root. I'll call it a suit root 1. Not a fan of it. Like the airtime and all of that. Yeah, Flight of Fear was my favorite ride in the park. I only say it was because after riding it every day, it kind of got boring. But yeah. Why can't I? There we go. Definitely a fun ride though. Route 1, Route 2. No. Route 1 and 2. Let's add another input. Let's call this route match. Which route? These are going to be integers. Integer. These are integers. That means I can place the roots at each point. Or maybe I should just make them floats and not even have to worry about. Route 1 unit. And I'll add add root 1 offset. How should I do this? Maybe I should make it a boolean. Root. This will be, yeah, make that a boolean. So, well, no, I don't need that because I could just leave a 0. Root 1 offset, root 2, and then root 2 offset. Okay. Let's duplicate, or whoops, duplicate this here. Call this track roots. I think I need to find a new name other than roots. I feel like I'm gonna change that soon. Have a big day on Friday tomorrow. What's going on? On Roblox. What's going on there? Actually, let me not do that. Cross ties. Let's name this root. Are you like, is there like an event happening or are you building something? Going to date out with Thomas at Delaware Railroad with Roblox. Ah, that actually does sound pretty fun. I haven't actually played Roblox, but from what I have seen, that sounds fun. Never experienced it myself though. Let's change this to and then root 2 unit. Looks like I messed something up here. Track spine. Y at 0. What happened here? I don't know. It's going off to the side a bit. So there's rotation. Ah, I see. There you go. That was weird. All right. Work on your railroad that has Thomas. That's really nice. I really like when people build things online. I mean, obviously that's kind of what I'm doing here. But the thing that you're building, is it like something that you think you're gonna, or is it already like something that's public? Because I think releasing like public art, I think is really cool. Like eventually, I want people to be able to experience this. Just got to figure out where to do it, how to do it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Also, I want to name the other one. Where is that? Cross ties? Let's name this cross tie array. A dummy unit that doesn't move on its own. Are you trying to get it to move? Or is it more so the model itself that you're making? Actually, hold the phone. Set position. Let's cut this out. Oh, whoops. No, we're not cutting this out. Roots. We're cutting this out. And then what was it? Set position. Put that there, put that there. Track mesh. Spine root. Oh, this is too easy. Oh, this is too easy. Okay, hold on. Combine XYZ. Put that there. Actually, no, I need to do that if statement thing. It's not a compare, not if statement, switch. There we go. So we're gonna do this. If, hold on, geometries, boolean, no, integer. Integer here. Okay, let me think. Wait, no, let me put this in there. If this is true, no, if this is, oh, maybe it's not this. I think it's a math compare node. Compare. So if this is equal to, whoops, it's gonna be an integer. If this integer is, this integer is equal to 0, then this result happens, which is a boolean. I'll figure out the rest. Hold on, let me think. No, he's a unit that can't move on his own. but I just added him to the railroads that he needed. Does that? It's actually still a nice project happening right there. I want to also kind of like build environments for the stuff that I build because I haven't really been focusing on that, which is a goal that I've had like months ago to start doing environments with this, but I just kind of been focusing on this. So yeah, definitely get some environment, like having the railroad system there, or the railroads there. I can't think and talk at the same time. Oh my gosh. No, I want geometry. There we go. So move this. This goes here. I'm gonna duplicate this. So if root 1 equals 0, then for true we're gonna have this there. And I'm gonna duplicate this as well. So this would be the false statement here. And if this equals 0. So we got this here. It's using the same because I'm trolling. Hold on. Root. As instance. Huh. Are you looking forward to 2025? I'm looking forward to Kings of Minions 2025 coaster, and I feel like there was another 2025 ride that I wanted to ride. I don't remember what it was though. Yeah, Kings of Minions 100%. I want to see. I want to visit because Kings, like my home park, getting a wing coaster, something that I've wanted forever. And everyone kind of rumored that it was going to happen in 2017, but that never happened. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. This one. So route 1 and 2, we're gonna make these floats. Okay. Let's go back to track route. I think I don't remember what other 2025 ride it was, but I don't remember. Do you have like a favorite 2025 ride that's coming to any park? Or is it also Repterra? Because maybe that'll help me jog my memory. Let's make this a float and make this a float as well. What is this? Set position. Combine XYZ, so this unit. Ah! Because this is still an integer. Float. And this is also a float. Alright. I like the system. I want to use the same. I want to make a duplicate. Do they usually do the day out with Thomas like in the spring, summer, fall? Or is it just random? Actually, equal. Less than or equal to 0. Greater than 0. If it's greater than 0, then we'll do this. Otherwise, output nothing. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, excuse me. This fall. Bum, 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 bum. So there's going to be a day before next year. Hold on. If I can't use my brain right now. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to. Okay. I need to take the. What am I trying to do? If this is greater than that, then we want to output this here. But if it is less than, perfect, it doesn't exist. Okay. Less than that, and can I get an and operator? Join and. Does it also switch? No, it'll be a math node still. Math. No. Boolean. Or switch, sorry. Utilities. Or no. I'm actually losing my mind here. I'm actually losing my mind. Compare node. There we go. And no, it's not here. What am I looking for? Boolean. You choose math boolean. There we go. So if it's greater than this, let's duplicate that, and it's less than. Let's get another math node here. Math. This value, let's have it be unit count. Excuse me. Okay, make that an integer. Then we'll go back. So unit count. So if the unit count 7. So 1. I guess this is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1. Wait a second. Less than. Then this will be our switch. No. That's incorrect. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So if unit 1 is greater than 0, let's move this here. So if unit 1 is less than that also, then we'll move that here. So if I keep going, it should stop. Hold on. So it does stop it in the wrong spot. Count. Unit. Oh, minus. There we go. Oh, I gotta do more math. Hold on. Hey. Math. No, don't do that. So we're gonna multiply. So we'll take the unit count divided by, or times 1.1. That'll be this number. There we go. So now it only exists between these 2 points. Perfect. And if I need 2 of them, perfect. Let me actually just do this. So these 2 things are happening. Have I been to Universal? I have not. I have actually 2 friends now who live there. So I do have an opportunity to go, but I haven't yet. But I do have 2 friends that live out that way. So hopefully I do soon. Subposition offset there. Take this route. Actually, let's do this. If I duplicate this and this offset, unit 2, I do that, and then I do a join geometry. Whoops. And put this in there. da, 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 da. Unit 2. Not working. You know what? Okay, so the min is going to be 0. Maxes is going to be, I would imagine 12 would be the highest, right? Let's get rid of this and then put track generator back on. Okay. They all have defaults. Default 0, min 0. Unit 2, 0, 12. Why can it still go negative? Vector angle time distance. Because here it still has all that. Yep. Okay, 12. We got 0 and 12. There we go. 12, 0. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, because I'm trolling. Okay, so let's put this back. There we go. So all of this. So this is all the math that goes into that, and it's greater than, you know. Let's make this a group. Okay. So we can move this here. Excuse me. What are we gonna name this? Unit 1. So X is going to be unit 1. Value is going to be unit count. Unit 1, no, root 1 unit count. Root 1 unit. This is going to be unit count. This is an integer. Oops. Okay, what am I doing here? True. Why is this called true? Ah, this is geometry. Make this a little wider. So we got this geometry. We have root unit. Let's just call it root unit. Position. Root position. I think I just put potion. Position. Okay, let's put geometry up top. So we got geometry, root position, unit count. Okay, so root position. Does it still work as expected? Yes. Gotta duplicate that. So we'll have root position. Nope. Root position. Unit count. Geometry. Then we'll join that geometry. Perfect. So now we can have 2 supports, 1 piece of track. And these need to be as instances. So if I ever do realize, make instances real. And then convert to mesh. Okay, let me put this back as well. Track generator. I'm gonna try this over here in the layout. Hold on. Doesn't have a root, does it? Nope. Track. No, it's called spine root. Let's go back to the other file. Root. Image. Rack root. Put that in there. We can just hide these 2. So if it has one, it'll go there. Okay, now back to the other file. Yeah. Alright, save. Okay, cool. So now let's move this piece. Like, let's say right there. Let's move it down one. Okay. So I'll definitely need to shorten this. I'll have that there. All right, and now I need to I'll need to add rotation. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'll have to add rotation. So root 1 rotation, root 1 position, root 1 rotation, and length. Check elements. Position. Root 1 position. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Duplicate. Rotation. Whoops. Rotation. Duplicate and length. I don't know if there's a way to make this more legible. I can have like root 1 and root 2. Yeah, I can do that. Just do root 1. Oops. Make this root 2. Why can't I open that? Just have a panel. Just call 2. This is root 1. Bum, 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 bum. Like, is that a bug or am I losing my mind? Alright, let me open the other file and then go back to this one. Don't crash. I'm losing my mind. Can you only have a certain amount of panels? Or maybe it was putting it before. I think that's what was happening. Anyway, root 2. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, and then we're gonna duplicate this one as well. Put it into here. Root 2. Yeah, let's make it closed by default. And then you can open it up and move it if need be. Cool. Okay, now let's add rotation. Should probably start with length, huh? Set root position. Transform geometry. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a transform instead of the set position. Let's do, yeah, oops. Transform geometry. Output, this will be the translation. Oh, because I'm trolling once again. Okay. Translation. So this works the same. And now we'll have rotation as well. So rotation, let's put this out here. We want to rotate on the X? Yes. Oh no. We want to rotate on the X, but I think what needs to happen Let's do combine XYZ. Euler to rotation. Let's add this as rotation. Oh shoot. Rotation, let's not limit it. Let's do -3, maybe? Hold on, let me, it's too late. Okay, so. Rotation. And okay. So -1.5. Like -3 is fine. Root rotation. Default 0. And then here, root rotation. Root 1 rotation. Okay, so what I need to do is move the here. All of this is at this position, but I need to make the root set origin to 30 cursor. I don't know, my brain shut completely off. 0.55 is where we'll start. Okay, so let me hide the template. Let me put the generator back on. This is gonna look a little weird because in the translation, we need the Z to be that. This is the wrong one. See. Or not. What's going on? Oh, because the meters is on. There we go. So now we got that back. If I put this at 0, and the X, let's add a math node. And then we're going to add that 0.55 to it. So 0 will be right there. Perfect. So then when we add rotation, it'll rotate exactly where we want it. So if I move this right to where that is, and I rotate it, There is the potential that it does clip there, which is not ideal. But if it's not there, the max rotation should be, honestly, 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 to 5.5, I think, should be more than enough. So here, rotation, min 0.0, or point, sorry, negative 0.55. Max will be 0.55. And then same thing with root 2, default is 0, negative 5.5, 0.55 there. So we have our rotation. This is so much easier compared to last time. So much easier. Alright, but I'm also like a little bit more focused, I guess. Anyway. So we have our rotation, we need to do length. Do I mess with scale? Scale. Yes. Combine XYZ, I'm gonna duplicate that. Put that here. These are all gonna be 1. Root scale. The min is going to be, I think, 0.4. Max is going to be 1.4. Sure. Root rotation. It's gonna go here as well. Root scale. Root scale. I don't want to call it that. Root length. So root length. Go here. Root length. Also, this is root 1 rotation only. Root length rotation 1 length only. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so this is going to be root 2 rotation, root 2 length. We're going to call this position instead of unit. Position. Perfect. Rotation, length. Okay, so length, the min, also the min and maxes don't need to be placed anywhere except for over here. No, that's rotation. length was 0.4 and then 1.4. 0.4, 1.4. Okay, so oh no, I broke something. Get rid of that. Oh no, I broke something. Ah, because the length is 0. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Da, 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 da. All right. Nice. Same thing with route 2. I need to default. Hold on. No, this here length needs to default to just 1. Default to 1. So this needs to default to 0. Length needs to default to 1. Bum ba ba bum bum ba. Da 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 da. Alright, perfect. Let's go back to layout. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So I can just go up here. And then the rotation could come over. Bum, 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 bum. So now, if that's where that track would go, that would be like the perfect track. Now, I wonder if there's a way to okay, so it does warp a bit. So if I did this and then merged by distance, that does make the spine look better. Okay. I need to look at some reference. Okay, wait. Uh, let's go here. Oh my gosh, it's already 4:08. Okay. This is a lot of progress so far, though. Let's go to track route. Let's do all. We're going to scale on everything except for Z by 0.01. Oh wait, 0.9. Okay. So I'm going to move this here, rotation. And then the rotation I'm going to change to be 0.6. And then 0.6. Rotation negative 0.6 and 0.6. Okay. But now I need to make sure that this stays circle. The only way I can think to do that maybe what I would have to do is actually make the track into a mesh. And then instead of generating this right out, maybe I can put a plane here. And then from that plane, I can have my start and end point. I don't know if I'll have a direction though. Actually, is there a center point? Yes, there is. So what I could do is have a point here, and then create another point here, and then subdivide it. Bum, bum, bum. So I would take. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay. Can I add a curve? Hold on. Let's add curve. It'll be a path. Let's rotate Y 90. Let's call this root curve. And then in track generator, instead of this, well, it'll stay the same, but instead of this, we'll have root curve. Am I a genius? We don't know yet. Hold on. And then I can still edit the places. Still edit, still rotate. Let's try that. Oof. Let me go back. I always do this. I need for the default, hold on. Here, the default root to be root curve. No. Root curve. I can change the name of that later. Track root curve. Ah, so the root curves do not follow the other curve. I can't have a curve follow a curve. But I still can, might as well save. Or actually, I don't know. I should save. Yeah, track root's still here. Okay, there we go, save. Elements. So root curve we're gonna get rid of. Gonna get rid of it here as well. Just do track root. What we're gonna do is for track root, is here we're gonna make a plane. So here we're gonna duplicate that. Whoops. Scale Z0. Okay, so these planes exist on the tops and bottoms here. So let me scale everything but Z. That's gonna be inside. So let's put this. Let's scale Z0 so I can put that right there. Whoops. So then what's gonna happen is when I get into the editor, I'll have these 2 points here. What I can do is like go here and move. Like if I had the support, I can just move it to here and move the other one to this part. And then I can connect them there. Actually, I can just show you. So this is going to be track route points. Actually, maybe it would be easier if I subdivided these so I can attach it to the point there. So route is going to be default, it's going to be track route points. Make it track route points. Huh. Oh, track route points. Make sure the origin is there. Okay, cool. Here. But this is still inside of there. Ah, I see, because I'm going to end up shifting this down. Let's try that. Ooh, don't like that. Actually, I think I do like that. Let's go to root points. Gonna delete that up there. And then whatever we have down here, well, first of all, let's move it up a bit. And then also, let's duplicate it and mirror on global Y, or sorry, Z. So then whatever we have here, whenever we divide it in half, we'll have the point right in the middle. So when we subdivide it, the point will be right in the middle, which is exactly where it needs to go anyway. So that's perfect. Perfect. So then when we go, is that the default? Yes, it is the default. Save. Let's go to layout. Root points. Let me also go back to the other file. There's one thing I messed up here. I want the x values to be 0. I'll almost make this 0.8. It's also negative 0.8 for my sanity. Save that. We're going to go back. Cool. So now that puts it back to where it was. Okay. Oops. This is going to be root 1 rotation. Let's move that over a bit. And then put the length down to about here. And we can move that to be a little bit more in line. It's not perfect, but of course this is going to change because we did kind of go by hand here. Alright, so when we convert this to a mesh, and let's say we were to edit this, I'll do linked. Let me move it onto its own layer. Okay, so here I can just make sure my snapping is on to vertex, and then it just, it's kind of hard to see, huh? Yeah, we isolate it. So here, I could snap it to the vertex and move this one there. So then I can subdivide, get rid of that. And now this is perfect. The only thing is that this doesn't line up. But if you look at it this way, we are able to get this here, which we can attach our support nodes that we made from Fahrenheit. And of course, whenever we're done, we can get rid of that. I was just, I don't know if I'm able to do it on a different layer is the thing, because if I can have these on its own layer, that would be really nice. I guess I could do that by making it its own. Yeah, let's separate it. Let's separate this from this geometry node. I should probably go back to when this was actually a geometry node. I guess it could just not saved. Anyway. Anyway. So track generator. Alright, so we're gonna rip out the root part. Let's copy. No. Let's go to plane. Then on here we'll call it track root generator. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. Track root generator. So the root, no. Root 1 position. Let's see what, yeah. If I do this, I also need if I separate this, I'll also have to position this as well, which I don't want to do. So I'm gonna go back. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. Mm. 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 Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I can just do that, right? Now I don't have to do any of that. Okay. So yeah, I can just go like that. And then convert to mesh. Take this. Oh, subdivide. Delete that, and then I can literally position this right there. That may not be the best position for it. But whatever, that's way better than, and then then whatever's linked to that, you can kind of put onto its own layer. Yep, we're sticking with that. Sticking with that. I like that much better. I also need to implement this into my Fahrenheit build because I do eventually want to go back to Fahrenheit, and I do want to go back to, what was the other one? Batman. But I'll wait until this one is finished. Okay, we got 30 minutes. This alone is 8th, almost 9,000 tries. Maybe before I bake it, I can have like a separate set of assets over here. So for the rails and spine, I can like, instead of having it 16, I can turn it to 8 polys. I mean, I could do it now, but I like the way it looks. So I will keep it. I'm gonna take a water break. Take a little break here. But the goal for this, if I ever do some animation, one second. If I ever do some animation, I think I would kind of do the same thing I'm doing here with moving this around, except this time having just like a plane that goes around the entire, that like kind of follows the entire thing here, and then I can make some constraints and have that have a what is it called, a mesh rigid body, and then have some constraints that kind of follow that, and then from there be able to animate our train, or actually use physics. I tried something similar with my very first project and it did not go well, but I didn't know Blender as well, and since it's like basically a year later, hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit closer to that. Take one more sip of water. I kind of talked through my whole water break. But yeah, so let me focus in on the, oh, I don't even have my keys on. So with figuring out this this root, whoops, wrong one. This root position part, I think that was huge for this project because we already have all the supports here. Like, we have all these supports, I want to be able to use them, and I don't want to have to manually make any of the supports. So by having this system and I'm able to just attach them here, I can just turn all this to curve. Actually, let me work on, while I'm here, we could duplicate. I'm gonna merge all of this by distance. Make. Alright, let's separate this. And now let's actually attach this. So let's save here so I can undo all this. Okay. Convert this to a mesh. And then in here, we're gonna subdivide. Whoops, subdivide, get rid of this one. Move that there. Okay. Unparent that. Join to that. Get rid of this. Okay. So from here to here, merge by distance. Okay. Here to here, we're going to, let me actually do this. So we're going to convert this into a curve. And then we're going to add geometry nodes. I need to bring it from another file. Link, append. I'll link. Fahrenheit, Blender, assets, node tree, generate supports here. And then we'll generate supports. I forgot that I didn't. I need to adjust. To support geometry nodes. Okay, let's back out of this. Actually, no, let's, here we go, changing my mind again. Hold on. There, go to Blender, assets. Let's actually open this file for the first time. Poltergeist. Okay, and then we're gonna open. Don't save. Poltergeist support elements. Can I get these bigger? There we go. Support elements. And in here, I'm going to create actually I'm going to go to see how big. No, we can create everything here. Okay. We'll create everything in here and then adjust it. Okay, so here we're going to open up the geometry node editor. Add a curve. Let's rotate it on the Y by 90. Get rid of that. Let's scale Z from here. Scale Z. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's also duplicate and then extrude here. Scale Z 0. What? Scale Z 0. Or maybe it is. Yes, just there. Go up 0.3, I think. Extrude Z. No. Just goes to 0. So we're gonna move this to everything but Z. Scale I 0. Or scale X 0. There we go. Anyway, this is our practice support here. Let's call this support. And then we're gonna add. I don't know why I did that. We're gonna import, or we're gonna append the, no, generate supports here. Okay. What's going on? Maybe what's happening is this is not poly. Set handle time poly. Yes. Okay. There we go. So the material is going to be material there. And then this new collection, let's call this assets. We're going to move all of this. Whoops, we're going to move all this in there. Hide our assets. Okay. Root flange. I don't remember what I came here to change. I do not remember what I came in here to change. But maybe I'll go back to the other file, it'll hit me. Less extra geometry there, I don't like that. So I can create, to create this line here. Also, I'll make this 16 points. I think I should also create flanges. I should create flanges also from geometry nodes, so I can use this resolution as well. And then instead of having the flange here, this would be like the bolts that I can add. Let me go ahead and change the material at least. Whoops. We're gonna call it Oh no. Because I don't want multiple materials. But if I'm using curves, I kind of have to. Actually, I don't have to at all. Because when I eventually convert to mesh, then I can but do I want to do this for each support? I don't think I do. Do I want to do a mesh for each support? I do not. Supports. B UV editor. Let's go to. Da, 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 da. Mm, mm, mm. And I can change this default to be exactly that. Actually, you know what? I think what needs to happen is Poltergeist. This needs to be just the track. Whoops. So this needs to be track only. So I'm gonna save that. That needs to be track only. Whoops. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do this. We're gonna save this as Poltergeist supports. The other one will be Poltergeist track. So let's go to material. This is no longer temporary. This is no base color. It's going to be an image texture. Boom. I need to figure out how to make it so supports can, or when you're texturing a curve, that instead of having it go use the entire square, it only uses like, let's say 90% of it. And then over here I can put like some auxiliary textures that I'll need for something else. Like, for instance, this dark line here. I don't remember what I was gonna do. make a duplicate, convert to mesh. Link, link. We're gonna invert this, delete all that. And we're gonna subdivide, get rid of the vertices. That there. Join. Delete that. Eight minutes left. Okay, that was a lot of nothing that I did for like 20 minutes. Right, at least it felt that way. Gotta merge by distance. Then we'll separate there. Then this will become curve. On this curve, we're gonna put link. Generate supports. I'm gonna call it support generator. Don't want any of that. I'm trying to see where the white part, whoops, is. I don't see it. Okay, cool. But why? Ah, because it's not poly, I think. Handle type, poly. Still a bit weird. It looks almost completely smooth. This is also going to be a curve. Also need to put this like on a folder. So this. How do you group? New collection. Like, how do I do all of that in one? So let's say test support. Okay. Convert to a curve. Copy to selected. Let's also link materials. Ah, I see. Convert to curve. Copy to selected, except this one's going to be filled caps. Oh, not that. Extrude here. Fill. Okay. Convert that to a curve. Property selected. Get rid of those caps. Flange is going to be. There's got to be a flange somewhere, right? Yeah, flange small. The colors are going to be off, but. I feel like I'm missing something here. Actually, I think what I need to do, copy to selected, is make it so I can use a mesh. Let me work on that. Let me work on that. I have 2 minutes left. Okay, hold on. Why is this not on? To curve. Mesh to curve. Input geometry is unsupported type curve. Two points. Darn. Okay, I'm not going to be able to figure that out in 2 minutes. But I want to be able to do from mesh to curve. Mesh. Mesh to curve. Which is literally what I just did. I don't know why I'm trying to do it again. I'm losing my mind. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. I gotta stop here. So next time I think what I'm going to do is work on the actual support modeling. So modeling the... actually, let me take a step back. I think I'm going to try to make it so each support will generate a cylinder here that matches the resolution number. So I don't have to change my mesh every single time. I want to change the fidelity of my supports. And then in terms of the, instead of having the, like this flange will just be the bolts. So the flange bolts there. And then with the footers, I think I need to change some rotation stuff with that. And I also have to model some footers that actually go with this ride. So I'm going to do that next time. And then also, let's go to Poltergeist. Whoops. Convert this to a curve. Oh no. convert to curve, and then we'll do copy to selected. Yeah. I think I have to redo the support. But also it was like one of the first supports I ever made, so that's probably why it looks weird. Out of the entire ride, this is what we got down. Not much done. Also, this isn't confirmed to be where this is actually going. Just a little test. Also need to get these root flanges in there. So yeah, haven't got much done. Or well, we got a lot done today, but not much done overall. And that's not true also. We're getting there, we're getting there. So yeah, tomorrow, same time, 3 o'clock Pacific time, I'll be modeling the supports. We did a lot with the track work today, which I'm really proud of. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow at 3.